Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So, in this video, I'm going to be showing you arguably one of the best Frostcraft combos that you could possibly get for a Greatsword. Now, you may have seen my previous Frostcraft video, and that was the video where I showed off this build, which is really good for actually charging the weapon. This is meta, this is like the best possible build you can get for that. And then there's this one, which was a hit and run build, which is what this is going to be focused around, hit and run. So yeah, there was this build that I also showed, but actually comparing this first, so let's just see the damage numbers of this build first. This is arguably the best build you can get for a hit and run. It has all the essentials, agitator, maximum attack boost, peak performance, everything, right? And coalescence. Without agitator and coalescence here, so let's put on our... Alright, let's get peak performance free. So here we go. Without that, this is what it does. A basic hit is 356. Okay? So 356 every single time. Every single time, 356. And that is without agitator and coalescence. But even if I had both of those active, that number wouldn't be that much higher. So yeah, that's that. Okay. That is that. Now, let's try out this new build, which is Frostcraft, so Velkhana, with Alatreon. And this is without the mantle now. Okay. With the mantle, we would actually have more resistance, which would give us more element. So yeah. 372. Already doing more. Given we can't actually get agitator or what's it called, coalescence in this build, we don't need them. We're just here doing more damage straight up, and we haven't actually got the highest amount of damage that we could possibly do, because we still need fire resistance and we still need thunder resistance to come into play, which is on our mantle, because I can't slot it all in. So anyway, getting into the build here. Very straightforward. I guess I'll show off the weapon here first. I have gone full element because the focus on the build is element in this case, because Velkhana Divinity has critical element, right? And the Alatreon perk, as you can read it right there, increases your elemental power when you get elemental resistances. So the whole focus on the build is a elemental Frostcraft build that, as you saw, out-damaged the meta Frostcraft Punishing Draw build that we have now. So, people have been sleeping on Alatreon Divinity. So yeah, this build is very straightforward. It's crit boost, of course, because you will be getting 100% crit, because it's the hit and run build. We have crit draw to get 100%, since you'll always be doing that first hit. Then, since this is a fire greatsword, which actually is completely optional, you don't have to do fire, I've gone with the Blaze Charm and a Blaze Jewel to max out fire attack. And then due to the actual pieces of gear, which we'll show here, I have maximum attack boost, so we got attack 3, and then I put one little jewel there. And then the rest is just resistances. So we have maximum dragon resistance on the coil here, and then I put in 2 sets of defense, so that we get to defense 6, which increases all of our elemental resistances plus 5, which is awesome. And then I got ice resistance, water resistance, and then down here we have thunder and fire. I'm not entirely sure if putting these two in here instead of this, and then having this on the mantle, would actually ultimately be better. Maybe. I mean, we could test it right here. So what do we have? We have 130, right? Well, this is already the same. Okay. But would this ultimately be better? Okay, it actually is better. So I guess we'll just roll with that then. And then have defense down here. Alright, well we already made an improvement to the build. There you go. This is actually better right here. Okay. Well, now we don't need the mantle to test that. I will put on the mantle anyway, because it's going to increase it again. Now we got 1,300. Which is exactly the same as what we would have had if we had the mantle, but now we have more without the mantle, right? More elemental damage. So now we're doing 384. which is like, what, a whole 10 higher? Whole 10 damage? That's good. That's exactly what you want. That might actually outdamage... Actually, that is definitely going to outdamage Agitator plus Coalescence. I'm pretty sure. Like, that's good. That's really good damage, actually. So, yeah, that's the build. Very straightforward. Very straightforward, you know, play style. You just do that first hit, boom, move on, you know, sheath, and then just keep doing it. We do have Divine Protection, Completion here, and also Quick Sheath for when I use Rocksteady, just to finish off those skills. But yeah, that's it. That is the build. Very straightforward. Very, very powerful, actually. Very, very good. And somehow out damages the meta hit and run build. Like, it's actually better. I don't know how this happened, but it's better. It just completely decimates. And that's good. And because you're doing hit and run, you don't actually need sharpness. I should point that out. I think this greatsword that I have here, this isn't the one I actually showed off in the build that I did in the video, right? I had a poison one, but I guess I just have a frost one on here now, which has a sharpness awakening. You could just ignore that, because the poison one that I had didn't have a sharpness awakening. So, yep. I guess that's that. Not really much else to say. I'm just going to show it off in a hunt, as per usual. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know. And also, actually, if you got any other builds, or if you find a way of improving this build somehow, which I think is pretty much impossible, but if you do find a way of improving this build, please let me know how you're going to do it. And also, let me know if you find a hit and run Frostcraft build that outdamages 384, with which was what it was when I had the mantle on. It's now 374, but yeah, if you find one that outdamages 384, straight up like this, right, just doing this, let me know, because I'd like to see it. But anyway, hopefully you enjoy the hunt, and adios.